Hey guys, latest news with crypto local and international. Mortgage interest rate predictions for the next 5 years. Right now, nobody's really talking about mortgage, but the real estate market is down and it might get worse. One thing, when this president stated he's going to fire a lot of government workers, on top of what Elon Musk did, and with that tariffs, a lot of companies are going to lay off a lot of people. And I told one of my coworkers that because of all the firing, all the layoff, it might get to a point that the real estate market get worse than 2008. One of my coworkers say, no, it's impossible, Crypto Marie, because they had already had some stuff set to prevent that from happening. But did they know this president was going to put a tariff of 145% in China? Did they know his goal is to fire people from government jobs? Did they know the tariff was going to hit so bad to regular companies, they're going to let a lot of people go? Let me tell you something. To be able to maintain your mortgage, your rent, your food, everything else, you gotta have a job. You gotta find a way to bring some incomes in. If you don't have a job and you don't have any kind of side hustles, or you're not on social media making money, posting, you're not an independent, you know, influencer doing stuff, how are you supposed to pay for your rent? How are you supposed to pay for your mortgage? If you're not able to do that, everything crumbles, everything goes down. There is no question, no doubt. There will be a lot of homeless people because some families are not going to take man and wife, wife and man with kids in. The basement might not be able to take everybody in. So it's going to be a lot of homeless people. I remember during the campaign where former President Bill Clinton said that Democrats create 50 million jobs overall during Democrat in power. And Republican only created 1 million jobs. You could go on Google and research that. It's fact. It's the truth. Democrat in power, more jobs created. Republican in power, more job being lost, no job created. So wouldn't you want to have a job to sustain your lifestyle and take care of your family? Why you keep on voting for a party who don't give a fuck about you or your kids' future? Because if you don't have a job, you don't have a future. This is the American way. I don't get it, y'all. With the Federal Reserve's first interest rate cut of the year on September 17, and the expectation of two more by the end of the year, where mortgage rates heading long term. Mortgage interest rates are determined by many factors, not just the Fed funds rate. A primary factor is the 10-year Treasury yield. At Yahoo Finance, we've designed a 5-year mortgage rate forecast built on a 10-year yield correlation that provides some insights. Mortgage rates forecast might best be derived from 10-year Treasury note trends. While the two weights often track in the same direction, there is a spread between them that we will account for below. First, let's understand where Treasury yields are headed in the next 5 years. We'll combine human analysis with data pulled from artificial intelligence to put together a prediction. Okay. Michael Wolff is a global economist at Deloitte Touch Tohmatsu Ltd. In June, the Deloitte Global Economist Research Center issued an updated U.S. economic forecast in which Wolff laid out the firm's Treasury yield expectation over the next 5 years. We expected the 10-year Treasury yield to over near 4.5% for the remainder of this year, despite a softening in economic data and a 50 basis point cut from the Fed in the fourth quarter of 2025. He wrote, the 10-year Treasury yield begins to decline slowly in 2026, falling to 4.1% by 2027 and remaining there through the end of 2029. Oh my goodness. Okay. 10-year Treasury yield forecast. Year 2025, 4.5% yield. 2026, 4.3% yield. 2027, 4.1% yield. 2028, 4.1% yield. 2029, 4.1% yield. Hopefully a Democrat get back in power and we can change all that. If not, we are in deep shit. That's not much movement. Goldman Sachs analysts agree, saying the 10-year Treasury will remain near 4.1 through 2027. Meanwhile, the Congressional Budget Office, CBO, forecasts the Treasury yield to be 4.1% by the end of 2025, down to 4% in 2026, and remaining near 3.9% through 2029. There you have it. Subscribe. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. Whew, we are in trouble, y'all. Subscribe. Thank you.